Okay, good evening, everyone. I'm wondering why we're just this number. Where are all the members of the parties? It's already 8 p.m. I hope all the candidates are here. Please indicate with a show of hands. The candidates from the three parties participating in the debate. Okay. Candidate of the Labour Party. Candidate of the APC. As the candidate of the NMPP. Is the candidate of the NMPP here? If you're here, indicate with a show of hand. Okay. Charlie, could you make them co-hosts so they'll have the ability to unmute and don't forget your video has to be turned on. Try you were pre-informed already. Okay, so we're starting right away. Charlie, you'll be in charge of making sure that they don't exceed their time. So here's how it go. Once you're called, make sure you turn on your video, or you'll be disqualified from the debate. Okay, so you have 1 minute each to make your opening statement. After that, we'll have the questions, which will take 2 minutes each per person. And then after the round of questions, you also have your closing statement, which will be for 1 minute. All right, so in no particular order, I'll start from the candidate of the APC. Please introduce yourself and give us your opening statement in 1 minute.
The executive director, my fellow respected colleagues, my esteemed party executives, allow me to introduce myself as a candidate with a robust background in the leadership and youth empowerment programs. My name is Suleiman Ahmad Fanti, and I bring with me a wealth of experience in guiding and inspiring young minds to realize their full potential. As a leader, I have spearheaded various initiatives aimed at empowering youth to become agents of positive change in their communities. My dedication to youth empowerment is rooted in a firm belief in the power of young people to shape the future. I have a proven track record of leadership and a passion for youth empowerment, and I am eager to bring my vision, experience, and dedication to the table. Thank you for considering me as a candidate, and I look forward to the opportunity to serve and make a difference with all of you. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, candidate of the APC. Next, we move on to the candidate of the Labour Party. Please give us your opening statement. 1 minute.
Good evening, everyone. Chairman, the executive director and the co-host and everybody, good evening. I'm Chubunika Esther, and I'm here to vie for the position of the AMAC chairperson. With my growing experience in the streets of Abuja and what I've come to see in the community, it has driven me and given me the passion to become a leader amongst my people so as to improve their lifestyles and the way they live. I trust that if given this opportunity, I'll be able to serve and make everybody thrive together as we grow in the community.
Your time is up.
All right, thank you, candidate of the Labour Party. Next, we move on to candidate of the New Nigerian People's Party. Is the candidate of the NMPP here? Please give us your opening statement in 1 minute. Is the candidate of the NMPP? We're waiting for you. Okay, we move on. Next, we move on to the round of questions. So I guess it's just Labour Party and APC that will participate in this debate. All right, so next, the candidate of the APC, this question is to you. How do you plan to address the infrastructural challenges facing Abuja Municipal Area Council, particularly in terms of road networks and public utilities? If you didn't get the question, you can ask me to go over it again. Candidate of the APC, did you get the question?
Okay, sorry, can you please go over it again? Sorry.
Okay, how do you plan to address the infrastructural challenges facing AMAC, particularly in terms of road networks and public utilities?
Yes. Well, infrastructures are definitely important, and one of our ways that is, as written in our manifestos, is that we will provide infrastructures in regards to road constructions and their maintenance. We are going to implement a comprehensive plan for the maintenance and construction of good roads in Emak, focusing on key areas such as Kabusa, Keti, Takushora, and etc. We are also going to work on public transportation in order to engage people to move through this infrastructure, in as much as we are also going to focus on water and sanitation infrastructure in order to enhance the health and well-being of our people. We are also going to focus on electricity supply. That is, we'll focus on the supply challenges by investing in the upgrade and expansion of electrical grid in Abuja Municipal Area Council. Next is we are also going to invest in social infrastructure. There is schools, healthcare facilities, community centers, and also recreational facilities to meet the needs of residents in Abuja Municipal Area Council. And we are also going to build new facilities where needed. We renovate existing infrastructure and also ensure equitable access to essential services for all the residents. We are also going to focus on waste management. That is, we will develop a comprehensive waste management system to address the growing waste that is being generated in our areas we have seen. And then we are also going to be advocating for green spaces and parks. As you know, climate change is a real thing now, is a real issue that is prevailing in our society, and we are going to preserve and enhance our green spaces and also promote parks within Abuja Municipal Area Council to promote environmental sustainability and also improve the quality of life for our residents. So with these key points of mine, I aim to address the infrastructure of Abuja Municipal Area Council. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, candidate of the APC. Next, candidate of the Labour Party, here's your question. What measures will you implement to enhance security and ensure the safety of residents and their properties in AMAC?
Okay. So I'm going to work with my team. I'm going to work with my council to be able to get our security team together, whereby we would have police and security people that would go around the area, to make sure that things are in order. And we're going to install cameras. We're going to install cameras at strategic places and make sure that there are certain alarms that would go on whenever things are not in place in a particular area. So I believe that with the team working hand in hand, and also we're going to make available more equipment for the security personnel so they will be able to combat the issue of insecurity. Thank you.
All right, thank you for the response. Candidate of the APC, here's your question. What initiatives do you propose to promote transparency and accountability in the management of the council's resources? How do you plan to promote transparency and accountability in the management of the council's resources?
Thank you very much. As I will also say that it is in my 5-point agenda that we are going to be transparent and accountable. And one of the ways that we are going to focus on that is we have implementation in our manifesto that is called Open Data Portal. That is, we are going to establish an open data portal for all residents of AMAC to provide public access, to information on government activities, our budgets, our expenditures, our contracts, and also to serve as a performance indicator. This it will be a user-friendly one that everyone can use. We are also going to, implement citizen engagement platforms. That is, we'll create platforms for our citizens, for our residents of AMAC to, serve as a feedback place, such as town hall meetings, community forums, and online surveys, and to also encourage active participation and input from residents in decision-making processes. We are also going to have what we call a whistleblower protection, which will serve as a mechanism to protect whistleblowers who report, corruption, fraud, or misconduct within our area. There is Abuja Municipal Area Council. And then we are also going to, have a reform on our public procurement. We'll strengthen public procurement processes and practices to enhance transparency and accountability in our government spending. This will include, of course, competitive bidding processes. We'll conduct regular audits of procurement activities, and we'll also publish procurement information that is we're going to be online for public scrutiny. And we are also going to have what you may call, ethics and integrity training. That is, we'll provide training programs on ethics, on integrity, and anti-corruption measures for our AMAC staff and officials, which will promote, culture of transparency and honesty and also accountability. So the last but not the least will be financial transparency. That is as the name implies.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Said your time is up. Thank you so much for the response. The candidate of the Labour Party, here's your question. What measures, how do you plan to tackle unemployment and create economic opportunities for residents within the Abuja Municipal Area Council? How do you intend to tackle unemployment and create economic opportunities for residents within AMAC?
Okay. Well, I intend to do that by creating more job opportunities, becoming an area of productivity where we would invest more in development of factories and industries. So we would have more people going into the industry and they'll be employed. Also, in terms of, we'll do two things at the same time, whereby we're trying to make the environment a safer place by clearing up the waste and also using that avenue to employ people and bring them into the workforce. We will do that by recycling waste products, and in that process, we'll be able to create job opportunities for people. We hope to employ nothing less than 2,000 youths within the environment and, yes, empower them and make them fit and stand. Thank you.
All right, thank you for that response. Candidates of the APC, here's a question. What steps would you take to address housing affordability and improve the availability of affordable housing for residents? What steps will you take to address there's shortage of good housing? So what steps will you take to address that? and improve the availability of affordable housing for residents of Amak?
Thank you once again. The first thing we are going to do is the first and foremost will increase, the supply of houses. We'll construct new housing units. There will be through a streamlined, permitting processes and incentives for developers. We are also going to have a zoning reform. Will implement, zoning reforms to allow higher density development for our people. We are going to, as a part of our sustainability portion in our manifesto, we will establish and expand affordable housing programs that will subsidize, and will put such subsidies and tax credits and also grants, to assist low and moderate income households in accessing affordable households. We are also going to, preserve existing houses. That is, will implement measures to preserve existing affordable housing stock, will rehabilitate and renovate aging properties, will provide financial assistance to low-income homeowners for repairs and maintenance, and will also prevent displacement of residents from affordable housing units. We're going to also, address, the land use barriers. As put in our manifesto, we are going to be an all-inclusive government that is, we're not going to leave anyone behind, especially people in our community. Nobody will, live homeless in AMAC. We'll do so by making sure we provide cheap and affordable units, and also provide, jobs for people to also be able to, afford these houses, which we will subsidize, as I said. We'll also give on tax credit and also grants. So thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much. Seems the deed is out. So just hold on for a minute.
Okay. Thank you for the response. Finally, the candidate of the Labour Party, here's your question. How do you plan to prioritize education and healthcare services to ensure they are accessible and of high quality for all residents? How do you plan to prioritize good education and good healthcare services to ensure they are accessible and of high quality for the residents of Amak?
Yes. We're going to do that. I'm going to do that by making sure I build more educational facilities, building more primary schools and secondary schools, equipping them with the right learning material. I'm going to do that and make sure that these school children are not learning in an unconducive environment. Well, for the health, we're going to build hospitals and healthcare centers where there are accessible materials and resources to help the people in the environment, because many times people in this environment die because they do not have access to good healthcare facilities. So we're going to invest more in building the healthcare facilities and making sure that everything that will be needed to help and to improve the health of the residents of Amak would be put in place. Yes, and also would make sure that the environment is clean enough, sensitizing the people of the environment, people of Amak, and telling them what to do in order to prevent certain disease conditions and health conditions. we are going to make the environment safe so that there's a decrease in the level and the number of people that get to fall sick. And we'll clean up the environment because it's dominated with flooding and it's prone to flooding because of a lot of waste that has blocked the drainages and all of that. So while working to improve the health sector, we'll
time is up.
also make sure that. Thank you.
All right, thank you for that response. So you have 1 minute to make your closing statement. And we'll start with the candidate of the Labour Party still. 1 minute to make your closing statement. Candidate of the Labour Party, you're still back on. You have 1 minute to make your closing statement. Charlie, can you confirm that you can hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Candidate of the Labour Party, are you here? Esther?
Yes, I'm here.
You have 1 minute to make your closing statement. Please go ahead.
All right. Well, I believe that inclusivity and bringing everybody into this governance, because it is governance for the people, and bringing up innovative ideas and solutions that would help to push the society forward would be one of the things that would characterize my governance. So I humbly ask for the support of everybody in this upcoming election. Together, we will build a stronger and more vibrant community. We'll build an AMAC for the betterment of the future. So everybody, I humbly ask for your support. Thank you so much. Think Esther, dream Esther, vote Esther. Thank you all.
All right, thank you. Candidate of the Labour Party. Candidate of the APC. You have 1 minute for your closing statement.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to express my gratitude for the opportunity to engage in this important debate. I have gained, most of all from our engagement, especially with my opponent, my very much respected opponent, there is Esther. And it is clear that the road ahead is not going to be without its obstacle. But I am inspired by the spirit of our collaboration and determination that has characterized in our dialogue. As we part ways today, I want us all to carry forward the insights that we have gained from this important debate. As my manifesto goes, my motto is to go forward, but always together. This is the core value of my manifesto. The core value of my campaign is to always move forward together. One with all of us as one. I believe that we can all get it done. And I'm confident that today we have all harnessed collective wisdom and energy of our community, and we are also going to do what is best for our community. So thank you everyone for your engagement, your passion, and your dedication to making a difference. You should vote for Suleiman Ahmad Fanti, and I believe that I have convinced you that I am the best candidate suited for the job, and God's willing, together we will move AMAC forward and its residents will take it to the greatest heights. Thank you very much. God bless you. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, candidates of the APC. Well done, everyone. You all have brought your best foot forward. So may the best man or woman win at the polls tomorrow. So see you at the polls by 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. tomorrow morning. The elections will hold between the Labour Party and the APC. Good night, everyone.